Hey, and welcome to episode 4 of our character design series. This episode picks up right where we left off in episode 3, and today we're going to finish our second character. The first thing I did this time, as always, was to gather more reference images to really figure out what I want to draw. Once that's clear, I move into what I like to call the cleanup phase. By cleanup, I mean breaking the design down into simpler, more organized shapes. This method really helps me stay focused, because otherwise it feels like working on a messy desk, and that totally ruins my flow for the next steps. At this stage, I use the lasso tool to block out the main shape of the character. It helps me get a cleaner and more simplified version of the sketch. I like to think of this part as a kind of mental break. I stop overthinking and just focus on the process of drawing. While working on this design, I realized I've developed some bad habits over time. You know, those little things we start doing unconsciously that actually hold us back. These habits really show themselves when you're not fully present, like certain sketching shortcuts I take, or how I render metals and golds without really thinking. We all have patterns like that, and they can make us feel stuck sometimes. The best solution I found is to stay aware while I work, to keep asking myself what I'm trying to do and why. That way, I'm always solving problems instead of just going through the motions. now at the end of this video. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Honestly, the biggest challenge in this piece was drawing the side view of the character. Just like with the last one, this part really pushed me. Probably because I still need to improve my understanding of facial proportions in profile. Hopefully with more practice, I'll get better at it. I didn't include that part in the video because it was super long and kind of exhausting, lots of redrawing and erasing. So I decided to just share the final result with you. Thanks again for being here. I hope you picked up something useful today. Don't forget to follow for more videos like this, and feel free to share your thoughts or questions in the comments.